And they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Knicks. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Welcome to the NBA. It's Game 5. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight reporting Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The rim protectors standing tall for them, Mobley and Allen. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And you look at Cleveland. They've held their own so far, Greg, in this series. And if they can pull it off, what a win that would be for them tonight.
And it would put them in the driver's seat, Kevin. One win from the conference finals. Game 5s on the road are never easy to win, though. For them to do it, they're going to have to grind this one out.
That's why Game 5s are so fun.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And stolen by Mobley. A finish, and Mobley throws it down hard.
Very few big men can run the floor as well as Mobley. He makes it look effortless.
The kick out to Anunoby. Bridges, right side. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Garland the pass to Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. New York's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Brunson, following the score by Cleveland. From deep. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Brunson. Bridges got 6.
You don't want to let Bridges find what he's looking for on the perimeter. You know, he's got an improving stroke from distance.
Mobley finds Garland. Pass to Allen. Towns with the steal. And here they come. Here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Garland surveying the D. Allen a screen on Brunson. Locked up there for Allen. And stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Hart. And now the fast break. And Hart with the ball. Here's Brunson with the drive. Drops in the layup for 2.
I love the measured way that Brunson will attack off the bounce. I mean, he's always in control, playing at his own pace. He's ever a threat to take it all the way.
Now, here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. Looking to end the run. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Cleveland. Outside, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. 5th, Karl Anthony Towns.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Driving the lane. Shoots over Brunson. No good from 11 feet. Here's New York. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Allen outside. It's rebounded by New York. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Bridges misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Mobley against Towns. Mobley inside. Takes it off the glass. Mobley's got 8 points.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Now here's Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brunson. And again, it's New York.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here's Tyson. Scoreless thus far. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Down low, trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Back to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Hart against Mobley. Hart, no good.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Stolen by Garland. Out to the right wing. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Coming onto the court now is your Knicks and attack squad. Let's go!
check in for Cleveland.
For your Knicks, Kevin Hacksaw.
Here's Merrill. Schroeder outside. Allen outside. Pass to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Brunson. And he lays it straight in. Brunson's got 6.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses, Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
Garland against Brunson. Outside Garland. Merrill on the wing. Mobley left side. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Deflects the pass. Pass to Brunson. Towns a screen on Allen. Here's Hart. Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Mobley sets the pick for Schroeder. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. And Mobley throws it down hard.
You have to respect Schroeder's speed and try to cut him off. But when you do that, it leaves room to pitch it to the roller.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. From deep, Brunson. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Knicks trail by 4. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Yabusele. Robinson a screen on Garland. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
Out to the wing. Here's Merrill. He's covered by Shannon. And here is Mitchell. Buries it from 3-point range.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Diawara's checked in. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Cleveland. Here's McBride. Robinson a screen on Schroeder. McBride passes to Robinson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Robinson's got his second bucket.
You rarely, actually never see Robinson take a jumper. Mitchell wants to get that ball near the bucket.
Clarkson against Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Clarkson. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Strong finish by Mobley. He is a load to handle.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Knicks making a change here. Accordy's checked in. Throw good, Mobley.
And when you talk about Evan Mobley, you start with his defense. One of the best in the NBA at using that frame, reading the game, and making an impact on that end.
Now, here's Shamet. Still without a basket. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Merrill, defended by McBride. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Schroeder. And Merrill has it in the corner. A kick out to Mobley. Here's the three. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
McBride finds Shamet. Now McBride. Back to Robinson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Robinson's got 6.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
Pass to Mobley. 1:12 left here in the opening quarter. Shoots off the step back. And it's Mitchell missing. Knicks trail by 6. Clarkson on the wing. Over Mitchell. And again, it's New York.
Mesmerizing and stupefying the defense. Clarkson carves out space from mid-range.
Clarkson against Mitchell. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And New York making a change here. Towns is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Robinson Earl's checked in for Evan Mobley. Now, here's Schroeder. Nothing on the board. Here's Merrill. The Cavaliers with another miss. New York trailing. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shamet the pass to Clarkson. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. No good from the wing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Clarkson outside. He could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Evan Mobley getting it done for the Cavaliers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got Mitchell. He's out there with Dennis Schroeder. Adams is out there with Psamyou'll. And it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward. Now McBride. After the missed three from Dennis Schroeder. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Towns. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
New York shooting their first free throw tonight.
Carl Anthony Towns at the line.
One shot.
One shot.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
Now here's Schroeder. He has yet to score. To Adams. Here's Robinson Earl. Guarded by Robinson. Screen by Adams. Here's Schroeder. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Tries from the block. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 3. Robinson down low. Covered by Mitchell. Clarkson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
As he often does, Clarkson pushing the action, drawing the trip to the line.
New York shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Adams dishes to Schroeder. The shot from the low post is good. Schroeder's got his first 2 points.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Mitchell against Clarkson. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Robinson Earl. No scoring in this one. Stolen by Robinson. Mitchell against Towns. And that one is good.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Get up, man. Get ready for fun, man. It's your Knicks Breaker Next Crew.
Here's Mitchell. He has 5. Here's the screen. And another miss by Cleveland. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Towns, a screen on Schroeder. Outside, Towns. Pass to Shamet. Shoots over Adams. And it's Shamet missing. The Cavaliers leading. Mitchell outside. Schroeder right side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Knicks shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Towns wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got 12.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Cleveland. Pass to Robinson Earl. Mitchell looking it over. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Robinson finds Towns. New York moving it around. And finished off by Robinson.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning or else he's dunking all over everybody.
Mitchell against Clarkson. To end the run. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Left side, Towns. Pass to McBride. Now Clarkson. Shamet. No good from outside. Here's Robinson Earl. Defended by McBride. Robinson Earl, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Robinson Earl. Out to the right wing. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
McBride with the ball. Still scoreless. Adams against Towns. Back to McBride. Over Mitchell. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Schroeder. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Robinson. Shoots over Adams. And the Knicks miss again.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that.
Earl on the wing. Defended by Towns. Pass to Robinson Earl. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. McBride passes to Towns. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Mitchell passes to Robinson Earl. Tries from 10. And no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Now McBride. Still yet to score. Towns against Adams. Towns, no luck. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. Bridges, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Brunson scanning the floor. Over to the left wing. Towns against Allen. Now here's Towns. He's guarded closely. Here's Brunson. Brunson carving out space inside.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Back to Garland. Screen by Allen. Steps back. Garland kicks to Mobley. Here's Ellis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Mikal Bridges picks one up. Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
No good on that. And Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And he sinks the second. Here's Hart. To the inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Garland. Allen outside. Mobley finds Ellis. Takes a three. Mobley misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now Towns. After the missed three from Evan Mobley.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Mitchell against Bridges. Outside Garland. Mobley right side. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Towns with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And it's Hart penetrating, and good that time. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Allen. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's Hart. The second effort. Mobley with the block.
And whenever Mobley is out there on D, you have to be aware of where he is.
Cleveland moving it around. Allen finds Garland. Back to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 8. He's over Garland. And it's Brunson missing. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Mitchell outside. From the baseline. Good on the jump shot. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
Brunson against Garland. Right in the heart of the defense. Brunson.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Mitchell in the corner. Allen at the screen for Mitchell. Allen left side. Rebounded by Hart.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Towns. He's got 16. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Let's go. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And here are the Cavaliers now. 7-point differential. Mitchell outside. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Clock at 6. Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Defensive foul charged to Darius Garland. First personal. Third team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. One shot.
One shot.
One falls for Brunson.
You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
Bridges against Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Bridges. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Oh, good on that one. And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
To center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Wrong. They're measuring up the shot. One more time. A big round of applause for the participants.
Hey folks, here in Game 5, it's going to be an uphill battle in the second half for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're playing a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they've got a chance to retake a lead in the series and a hometown crowd eager to help them do it.
You're right. Home court advantage could be the difference maker. Time to make that move.
A pretty balanced series so far. Both teams have proven they can win games. So who knows what will happen?
Not me. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Allen, a screen on Brunson. Allen, right side. And the rejection by Towns.
Boy, it's a big bonus for this team when Towns is engaged and making an impact defensively.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Rocket 2 fires from the wing. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket for Mitchell.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Brunson. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Brunson's got 15.
Another hoop for Brunson. Really, he's one of the most potent scorers in the league. He's on a heater tonight, folks.
Mitchell outside. Puts up a three. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his third assist on the night.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Now here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson got hit and still made it go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Count it. 9 points for Darius Garland.
And I like seeing Garland use that mid-range area. He is so effective, and it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Now, here's Hart. In the corner, it's Bridges. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Bridges. Hart outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Third is Jared Allen. Fourth, Josh Hart.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Allen outside. Mitchell outside. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Drills the three-pointer. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Brunson. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Here's Garland, picks one up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. One shot.
So Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Mobley outside. Over Hart. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket for Mobley.
Yeah, this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. And it's Hart, top of the key. Outside, Towns. 4 on the clock. They get it again. Out to Bridges. On deep, Brunson. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Tyson. Brunson covering. Tyson with the bucket. And now just a 1-point New York lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. New York has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brunson the pass to Towns. New York moving it around. Bridges sets the screen for Brunson. Brunson so quick on the drive.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Pass to Mobley. Garland against Brunson. Holds it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
The Knicks with the lead. Brunson kicks to Hart. Back to Brunson. Now here's Hart. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it left. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Brunson. And Allen with the block.
When attacking the rim, you have to account for Allen because he is more than willing to meet.
Now, here's Mitchell. For the lead. It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Anunoby passes to Hart inside. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering.
Tyson with the bucket. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Hart following the score by Cleveland. New York needs to get off a shot. Towns for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Allen inside. Brunson covering. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. Anunoby has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And stolen by Hart. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Mobley. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Brunson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. Towns the screen. Bridges, no one around him. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mobley kicks to Garland. And he uses the glass on the layup. 14 points for Darius Garland.
I'll tell you, Garland's stronger than he looks.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Evan Mobley with a strong contribution so far in this one.
But, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
It's t-shirt time. We know you want one, so make some noise.
in for Cleveland. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Garland. Brunson outside. Towns against Allen. Trying to get something going. Towns, the pass to Brunson. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Schroeder outside. Mitchell outside. Oh, good on the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Allen against Brunson. They get it back, and it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and time to stifle shoot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Cavaliers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hart. Landry Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Adams checked in. And so Merrill nails both of them.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Brunson against Schroeder. Towns a screen on Schroeder. Here's Brunson. And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 11 points in the quarter.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Defended by McBride. Mitchell outside. Adams right side. Pass to Mill. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Here's McBride. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Gershon Yabusele, he's checked in for Towns. Brunson outside. And he comes up with the deuce. Brunson's got 13 points in the second half.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Schroeder against Brunson. Who takes to Mitchell. Back to Schroeder. There's the three. No good that time. New York trailing. And here is Shamet. Hasn't made one yet. Brunson outside. Brunson from long distance.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
There's Schroeder. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley with it. Adams taking his time here. And here is Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Brunson gets to Yabusele. Back to Brunson. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 31 points.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Here they are, your Knicks success squad. Keep it up for.
The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Knicks on defense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ritter passes to Mitchell. 1:22 left in the third. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. To the paint. Here's McBride. Second shot opportunity. The shot misses. Good D by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2, and it goes down 2 points.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. There's a screen by Robinson. Shamet the pass to Robinson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
And New York making a change here. Gautier's checked in. Robinson Earl's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Now Merrill. Adams outside. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Clarkson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. Fires the three. And the three ball is good. Clarkson's got 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. We're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Sam Merrill. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Mitchell. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 4. Now here's Towns. And the layup's good off the glass.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Screen by Adams. Schroeder dishes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
New York leading by 3. Here's Kolek. Outside, Towns. Back to Shamet. McBride on the wing, covered by Mitchell. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Now here's Schroeder. To Mitchell, launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now the Knicks with it. The lead is 2. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. The Cavaliers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Merrill can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Schroeder. On the wing, and again, it's New York.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? Do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Now, here's Mitchell. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Well, Mitchell is constantly in attack mode and puts the defense in some really difficult spots.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
And he makes the first.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And he makes both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
McBride with the ball, covered by Mitchell. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And McBride gets it to go.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life in the second.
Schroeder outside to the middle. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. And Mobley throws it down.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
Towns against Mobley. And here's Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Robinson, it's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 4.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
For 3, Mitchell. Mitchell connects from 3.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Schroeder against Brunson. The kick out to Town. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Mobley outside. Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now here's Brunson. It's stolen by Adams. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Cleveland also making some changes. Keon Ellis, he's checked in for Psamyou'll. And it's Garland in for Mitchell. Schroeder finds Mobley. Now Garland. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Brunson. Floats one up. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 4. Mobley outside, out of bounds. New York takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Jared Allen's checked in for Steven Adams.
Number 31, Jared Allen.
With it. They need this. Rebounded by Ellis. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Yep, it counts. Brunson's got 33.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And so here is New York. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Brunson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
He's doing everything he can, so he might have to do even more.
Gets to Garland. Mobley the pass to Garland. Allen at the screen for Schroeder. Over in the corner, Allen. No good with the triple.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Brunson. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
When Brunson is working in that mid-range area, pretty much mark it up, count it.
Garland dishes to Ellis. Allen with the screen for Mobley. There's the drive. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching him go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now here's Schroeder. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
For the size of Robinson, it's tough to get out and guard. I mean, he knows that and drew the defender in tight.
The line, 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And, you know, Robinson's length is really impressive, and he uses it quite well to wipe away shots. He is an elite rim protector.
Catching up on the changes for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Clarkson, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. Cleveland also making some changes. Tyson's checked in, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. He doesn't get the second one.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them to lead.
Takes it inside. Here's Tyson. Mobley a screen on Brunson. And Mobley throws it down. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Anunoby outside. Bridges against Mitchell. Towns for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Towns has got 21 in the game.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
The Cavaliers trailing. Garland kicks to Allen. In the corner, it's Mobley. Outside Garland. Allen at the screen for Garland. To Mobley. Fires for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mobley's got 15 points in just the second half. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Robinson finds Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Garland against Brunson. Up top, Bridges. Rebounded by Allen inside. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by 1. Got it to go.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
And make some noise for your Knicks sitting answer.
He's checked in for Robinson. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. Knicks trailed by 3. Brunson outside. Rebounded by Allen inside. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And stolen by Hart. Brunson against Garland. Hart outside. Now here's Bridges. Hart with a screen on Mitchell. Mikal Bridges. Rebounded by Allen inside. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Now Mitchell. Mitchell getting it done inside.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Brunson against Garland. Puts the move on. That's off.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Anunoby. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Garland against Brunson. And he can't stop the runners. That misses. The Cavaliers leading. Now Mitchell. Allen a screen on Anunoby. Now Garland. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Now Allen. Clock at 6. The wing Mitchell. He's guarded by Anunoby. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Towns. And there's the dunk.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And the Cavaliers with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Now, here's Mitchell. Now on a screen on Bridges. Mitchell fires. Missed on the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Brunson. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Towns a screen on Mobley. Towns outside. He drills the three.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Cleveland. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. We have a dancer. You're on the big screen.
Mitchell outside. Stolen by Brunson. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. Cleared away by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Brunson against Garland. Mobley a screen on Brunson. And he jams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Hart. Cavaliers making the shot. Now Town to take the lead. Garland rips down the board.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Yeah, that goes in.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Hart outside. Here's Town. And it's sent back by Allen. Trying again. And down goes the layup.
Boy, I like the way Towns is engaged on offense. Feels like he can score from anywhere on the floor.
Allen outside. Now Garland. Got a piece of it. Towns with the steal. There's the break. Brunson. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks guys don't last minutes, they last days.
Now, here's Mitchell. Mobley looking it over. It's Garland. Launches it. Rebounded by Towns. Anunoby outside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High-energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Hart outside. Now Towns to take the lead. Rebounded by Allen inside. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Tyson. Here's Mitchell. Shoots the three. Cool in the corner. Mitchell.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Al Hart. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. They trail by 3. Hart outside. Towns, a screen on Mobley. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. Rebounded by Allen inside. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Bridges with the steal. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket.
Occasionally, Bridges will go right after defenders like he did there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Mikal Bridges at the line, 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Mikal Bridges has what I call a balanced game. Not many holes, can do a little bit of everything. He gives you points and a sprinkle of everything else, plus some really effective defense to go with it.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 2.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Outside Mobley. Six to shoot. Garland. The 3 is off. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Brunson. And the shot goes in.
Staying under control and unflappable, Brunson steps up when his team needs him the most.
Mitchell against Bridges. Mitchell shrugging off the contact.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
With the step back. Brunson against Garland. Brunson outside. From 11. The shot misses. So it's the Cavaliers now. The lead is 2. Mitchell slashing inside. Rebounded by Towns.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Bridges against Mitchell. Here's Tyson. Garland. So a close game sees New York take this one. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. We came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.